Yes, my Lord and Empress, blessed love. I am the Honorable Priest Christopher Morant of the Order of Melchizedek, the High Priest Honorable King Emmanuel Charles Edward, the Black Christ. Holy Emmanuel I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. This is the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress. I stand with our worthy founder, leader, President, God and King, Honorable King Emmanuel Charles Edward, Melchizedek, as defined in Hebrews chapter 7. He is also the crown champion of human rights and justice. The first human rights conference held in Jamaica, Egypt, was in 1967, and it was held at the Myrtle Bank Hotel. My Lord and Empress. No.
Right. The question I have for my high priest here: what is the difference between human rights and human wrongs?
All right. As I just was stating to the eye that human rights is different from human wrongs. Human rights is all the rights that govern human being, both man, woman, child. Everyone that is within life preservation. Human rights is their rights. Human wrong is the wrong that human being do apart from the rights. So within the human rights we have the charter from 1 to 30. All human beings born free and equal. That is one of them. No one should be held arbitrarily and not deny their right to change his or her nationality. All these are rights. Everyone have freedom to communicate together and to set businesses and even their choice of spirituality, which they call religion. So these are the rights for human beings. So these are right. From your ear right, you know that it's a right. Wrong is wrong. I know that I must not steal. So I know that that is wrong. And I know that all human beings must live. The Honorable Priest blessing you with.
Oh.
Yes,
Wow.
Psalm 23.
There you go.
And the staff shall come forth to the next side.
Okay, you will give me properly.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Priest Morgan. Alright. Alright. On behalf of the Honorable Priest Morgan, giving you as our Honorable Ambassador, our Honorable God and King, Prophet, who's here. So I honor you this rod. I am Honorable Priest Wilton here, and you this rod on behalf of Honorable Priest Morgan.
Wow, beautiful. I got a rod here from the
Star.
This is
Star.
the red is the longer one.
Star of David is right there, R there on top, and yes, next.
My black 5-point star.
Black 5-point
Present
star.
your head, your 2 on, and your 2 feet.
Right.
You want.
Okay, there we are. Next time you see me holding this thing, don't say Mamponga is we're working with witchcraft. I got it right here.
Right here.
Right. I was here as witness. Yeah, I witnessed that.
Yes, I have with me now the power of the Ethiopian church right here in Jamaica. 10 miles.
10 miles.
However,
My Lord, you know, our King, our brother, our everything, you know.
My Lord, our King, our brother, my Lord, love. Yeah, yes, sir.
you were explaining about
Yes,
the
human
rights
rights and wrong.
wrongs.
True.
It's okay.
Yeah. So, human rights now, it's only govern the rights. So, it's a law for all rights. It can only defend rights. That's why it's named human rights. So, if a person did kill someone maliciously and rob him, he could use human rights to defend that, saying that it is his right to do that because he wants to do that. That's a wrong act. So it could defend. So when it comes to same-sex marriages, human rights cannot defend that because that's a wrong. That was condemned already through the scriptures and through Father Moses, the life giver. See, because in the law it says, if 2 men lie together, as a man lie with a woman, then they shall be put to death by stoning. You understand? So that now, when today you see two men going together to be married and people defending them with human rights, that's wrong. Because that's a wrong act. So a human rights couldn't defend a wrong act. They are on the two different sides of town. So they use monopoly system with the law to oppress the man who stands in his integrity. And as I was reading and I was hearing, they oppress our honorable ear in his duty as a man of God defending the right. Take him to court and even barring you from doing what he was ordained to do. If we did know, if we have the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress did know of our brethren beforehand, we could have stand with him.
Last question.
Yes, sir.
Last question for my honorable here, the high priest himself at the temple. What message will you be wanting to, two messages maybe, what message would you want to be sending to all the Africans in diaspora, and what message are you sending to the people on mainland? If you had a chance of telling the world, what would you want to tell the fellow Africans who are in Africa and the fellow Africans who are in diaspora? What would be your message?
Well, I will answer one and the honorable priest will go with one. My message to those in the diaspora and also at home and abroad is strengthen Honorable King Emmanuel Charles Edward program for repatriation and compensation. Without the strength of the people within our father program, nothing will achieve. Nothing. Because the head of the white world, who is the head of the ex-governing system, already bowed to King Emmanuel program in 1966 when he sent her a red, white and blue pouch with inside of the red, white and blue pouch was documents within the red, black and green flag, the red, gold and green flag with the black flag representing the black world, and with documents of repatriation and compensation. And she bowed to these documents and these emblems and said there is an individual man in Jamaica that no one should molest. No one either in Europe, Australia, America, Jamaica, anywhere. Because in time to come, his law will be law over her law. And his lords will be lords over her lords. That means she is the only man that the crown head of Britain recognized as black people leader. So if every other leaders push themselves in front and don't pick up the program of King Emmanuel, they will achieve nothing. Because even the reparation activists, they have been activities towards reparation how long when, and nothing come about.
Okay.
All these reasoning going on, nothing.
Okay.
But if they take up the program of King Emmanuel repatriation and compensation program, then they will see a betterment for Africa and a betterment for black people in this so-called, because we don't want them to call it diaspora. Because you would say, die as poor as.
Oh, wow, wow. Say it again.
Die as poor as. That means you just die poor.
Die
As poor as you
But
are.
you got that
You get it?
diaspora.
Yeah.
According to them,
Rastafari.
So
Okay.
as this hour we just strip in with the hour that the trumpet blow, when the trumpet of Warrior shall sound, and time shall be no more. So we are on the Lent fast. So the Lent fasting begin from Ash Wednesday, so we are in the 5th day.
Okay.
So when it blow at 2 o'clock, we will
Start the
not
fast.
eat until tomorrow at 12 with the 22-hour fasting, and so we will be praying at this time. But as back to the repatriation,
Yeah,
to
he
strengthen
will answer
the
the
brethren,
next.
I'm strengthening just as repatriation before reparation.
Repatriation.
Repatriate
Then
before.
reparate.
And as the priest said, if you run in front to go on the reparation thing, it would always cause like failure. Because you're running before you're going back way instead of going forward. Because the forward way is repatriation.
So repatriate, then reparate.
We need the strength of the item and the heads of government in Africa to have dialogues with the government in Jamaica. Because we always keep tendering letter to them, write them letter, them show them in file 13 as them don't, sometimes them don't respond to us. So when we see the I as a I king come from Africa.
But as a community, you want to go back home.
Yeah, when we see the I as a king coming from Africa and come and to it's a great joy, because we never, the Prime Minister of Jamaica never visit us. Some of the big heads of Jamaica never visit us, even though we invite them. And the I, we appreciate the I coming, so we need to have dialogues with the heads of government in Africa, like to send them some 5-point agenda to that them could view what King Emmanuel is dealing with. Because them can't, because even human rights, he's the crown champions of human rights. You see, and in speaks, no one was ready to put his name on the roster, and no one was ready to take it off.
Well, there you get it.
Yeah.
Right here in Jamaica, speaking to the elders in the Rastafarian community. Beautiful, illustrious history. The fire is alive and well. Repatriation before reparation.
Right.
And they are here maintaining their roots, drummings, they are doing their fasting, their prayers, and still holding on to the prophecies of Marcus Garvey, Haile Selassie, and Rastafarianism as a form of spirituality is alive and well. And some of you might have seen some of the Rastafarians in Africa, in South Africa in particular, and in Zimbabwe. These are the roots to which most of our reggae music, dub music is coming from. These are the forefathers of the Rastafarian community. Those few words, I thank you all. I say, Jah!
Rastafari.
Just to make a little word. Then, this is the Ark of the Covenant. Here, the living Ark of the Covenant. We are the Lemba people. We are also
You hear that?
Lemba people.
The Lemba people, the vendors, they attach themselves.
That means not just the Lemba, you know, we are all. Africa is one. Africa don't carry no border. Africa, these borders of Africa must be removed. There will be no Zimbabwe different from Ghana, different from Nairobi, different from
Let me help you also, since I'm coming from Africa. The word Chiremba.
Yeah.
Chiremba
Yeah.
in Shona. It means the doctor, the healer. Varemba. Varemba.
Yeah.
Varemba.
Yeah.
You remain as a healer of the community. You remain as a custodian of the health of the community.
Naturally. Give thanks. Give thanks. God, even saying what you have said, he never really did even like have it that way. But we know that we are who we are. And we do what we
Now
do
you
best.
know you can do better.
Now we're going to do better.
Everything you do, whether it be your food, your music, everything at the center.
And just say, another King Emmanuel say that no shot must fire within 1,000,000 square miles of the throne room of Addis Ababa. No gunshot. And all reggae must come out of Africa. Because reggae will turn Africa like how you see Jamaica inner city state and New York inner city. Reggae will turn Africa like that. And little more, you don't see the beautiful Africa no more. You see the hype, dancehall, DJ, reggae style, New York City drugs lick are going in Africa.
No. And I almost forgot, guys, man. These guys are making their own potent
Yes,
concoctions here,
which he
tonics.
promised to give me a bottle.
These are made
Big
from
bottle
the,
and a small
this
bottle
is
to
not
carry.
whiskey, this is
Yep.
not brandy. This
Yep.
is made from the herbs that are here. bitter root. What do you use to make this? What do you use to make this?
Some of them are fruit wine and some are roots wine. We're coming from roots from
Chain
the earth,
roots,
right.
you know, sarsaparilla.
Saprilla and
This one is
red
blackberry, I
blackberry.
call it, you know, ribena,
Ribena.
black currant.
yes, and some of this is made out of
Oh.
seaweed and
Sea
moss,
and locust
and,
and almonds.
all of them. are-
Locust. That's locust, yeah.
And
They call it thinking toe locally.
Explain to me this locust.
Okay.
According to the Bible, many people think that
Yeah.
John the Baptist was eating
Cricket.
cricket.
Yeah, the
Can
one
you
that-
explain something about this
Yeah,
locust?
Yeah. This is locust. We call it in Jamaica thinking toe. So it have a little nice smell inside when you pour that smell, you know? So this now in the Bible, the white man through his lack of understanding, him say when John was eating locust and wild honey, him a show the locust as the insect.
Right.
The insect will have the big leg
Yeah.
them will
Yeah.
jump.
Yeah.
So him have people eating those as the locust, but this is what the Bible was talking about. Thinking to, because when you put honey upon it,
Yeah.
it carry a long way. You can't hungry.
If you are traveling, you
Yeah.
mix a powder of this
Right.
and a little bit of honey. You can go for days
Right.
Yeah.
without food. The Bushmen, in the Kalahari, they also have their own herb also. Those in the Kalahari,
yeah.
which they can eat that and they also
So
spend.
that's why I could stay in the wilderness for so long.
Yeah.
Locust.
And
So here you have it for some of you are seeing this for the first time.
Yeah. Not the insect.
This
not the
is
insect.
the locust fruit,
Yeah.
which John mixed with honey. John mixed
Okay,
this
yeah.
with honey.
Yeah.
Then he was able to go on for days
Days.
without food
Right.
in the wilderness. So this is the locust fruit.
So anyone who eating the insect, they should stop. Yeah, because who don't eat insect?
Yeah.
Like that, you know.
My boy's trying. Oh, there you go. He breaks it, brings it in shows
This is
now.
Anar Priest Fleego. Him just come in now.
Yeah,
He was at the
yeah.
first day of the conference
Yeah.
and the second day also.
Yeah.
The fruit, so
There is
That's
it.
the fruits, yeah.
That is the fruit
you
there.
just bring some honey on top of that now. and
You
it's
put some
meat.
honey on top of this.
Yes, powder.
And,
Yeah. You
Beautiful.
you take off them.
and it's very sweet.
And the
Yeah.
seed is there and that now you could
I'm
plant.
bringing some seeds. I'm going to plant this at my farm.
Yeah.
I'm going to plant this at the farm. Very nice.
Yeah, man.
Very nice.
So you could eat out that
And it's
in
all
a
out in short, it's also good for the pencil.
And the strong of the yeah.
Yeah.
Vigor.
So it's shaped. If you look at how it's shaped, it's good for the man.
Vigor.
Yeah.
They say it puts more lead in
In the
pencil.
pencil.
You can see how it's shaped. You can hear it
Wow.
tough.
First time in my life I'm eating locust fruit.
Yeah.
Right, my
Locust
God.
fruit and it tastes beautiful. There is a seed there. I'm putting it in my small little handbag. Don't steal it on my way home.
I'll let you walk.
Important things. Thank you very much. I'm checking out. Have yourself a wonderful day right here from Jamaica. Enjoying some
Monty man.
Monty.
T-Man Hill.
Bobo camp.
Bobo camp right here
Bob.
in the
Easy
islands.
Jamaica Bull Bay.
Yeah.
Bull Bay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you
Yes,
said
guys.
so.
Yeah.
Because even in the scripture of Jonah, you know, Jonah was sent to Nineveh.
Melchizedek, in the order of Melchizedek.
Melchizedek, yes.
Nice drumming.
Oh yes. Yes.
I drum a bit also.
He is a priest from Chile. He come from Chile and he come to strengthen the black salvation. To give his strength, just like how Castro did give strength against apartheid in South Africa. So these are our brothers also come to give strength that we can, you know, go home.
The drummer, I'll be sending all this to the drummer. The bass drum.
Oh, the bass drum. Okay.
No, we gotta go. Can't give him anything else.
No, I'm going to work again.
We're late now.
Tomorrow them are going to leave at this airport, so we can print up a 17 days. That's what we can get.
Yeah.
Still exactly this new one.
Check the world, guys.
Hit the devil.
Yo!
Speeches. Okay, what is king, you know? Last year.
Ethiopian life, Rasta, foreign just sit and appreciate. I don't have to explain to anybody what's happening. Just experience it as it is happening.